Hey everyone, and welcome to our channel. Today, we're going on an adventure to Laos, a country in Southeast Asia. It's famous for its huge mountains, beautiful Buddhist temples, and really cool traditions. Get ready to explore this amazing place and learn about some of its unusual customs. Stick around until the end for a super interesting fact that will blow your mind. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more travel videos. Let's start with something simple. Getting a haircut. It might seem like a mundane task, but in Laos it carries a lot more significance than you might think. Haircuts are not just about looking good, they are deeply intertwined with cultural beliefs and traditions that have been passed down through generations. In Laos, the day you choose to get a haircut is really important. The Lao people believe that the timing of your haircut can influence your fortune and well-being. This isn't just a casual superstition, it's a practice rooted in their cultural and spiritual life. They believe that cutting your hair on the wrong day can bring bad luck. For instance, getting a haircut on certain days might be thought to bring misfortune, illness, or even financial troubles. Conversely, choosing the right day can bring good luck, prosperity, and health. This belief comes from really old traditions that were around even before Buddhism. These ancient customs have been preserved through oral traditions, and are still respected by many. The influence of animism, which is the belief that objects, places, and creatures all possess a distinct spiritual essence, is evident in these practices. While some people, especially in the cities, don't worry about this anymore, many people in the countryside still follow this tradition. In rural areas, where life moves at a slower pace and traditions hold strong, the practice of choosing an auspicious day for a haircut is still very much alive. So, before you head to the barber in Laos, ask a local what's the best day to get a haircut. Locals are usually very friendly and willing to share their knowledge about these traditions. They might consult a traditional calendar or even seek advice from elders who are well versed in these customs. They'll help you avoid any bad luck. By respecting these traditions, not only will you have a better experience, but you'll also gain a deeper appreciation for the rich cultural tapestry that makes Laos so unique. So next time you're in Laos, remember that a simple haircut is more than just a trim, it's a connection to centuries of tradition and belief. When you enter a Lao home, it's like entering a special place. The architecture itself is often a blend of traditional and modern elements, reflecting the rich cultural heritage of Laos. The houses are usually elevated on stilts, which not only protects them from flooding but also provides a cool space underneath for storage or relaxation. The exteriors are often adorned with intricate wooden carvings and vibrant colors that tell stories of the family's history and beliefs. Taking off your shoes is really important, not just to keep things clean, but also to show respect. This simple act is deeply rooted in Lao culture, and signifies leaving the outside world behind. It's a gesture that says you are ready to embrace the warmth and hospitality of the home you are entering. In many Lao homes you will find a designated area for shoes right at the entrance, often accompanied by a small bench to sit on while you remove your footwear. It's like leaving the outside world behind. The interiors of Lao homes are usually simple yet elegant, with wooden floors and walls that exude a sense of warmth and coziness. Traditional Lao homes often feature a central living area where the family gathers for meals and conversations. This space is usually decorated with family photos, religious artifacts, and handmade crafts that add a personal touch to the home. When you go inside, greet the older people first. This is a sign of respect and acknowledges their status within the family and community. In Lao culture, elders are highly revered for their wisdom and experience. Greeting them first is not just a formality, but a heartfelt gesture that strengthens familial bonds and shows appreciation for their guidance. This shows respect for their wisdom. Elders often play a crucial role in decision-making and are considered the keepers of tradition. Their smiles and warm greetings set the tone for your visit, making you feel welcomed and valued. It's common for elders to share stories and impart knowledge, enriching your experience and understanding of Lao culture. You can do this with a little bow and your hands clasped together, which is called a nop. The nop is a traditional Lao greeting that conveys respect and humility. It's similar to the Thai Y and involves placing your hands together in a prayer-like gesture while bowing slightly. The height at which you hold your hands can vary depending on the level of respect you wish to show, with higher positions reserved for elders and monks. In Laos, family is super important, and they treat everyone like family. The concept of family extends beyond blood relations to include close friends and even neighbors. This sense of community is evident in the way Lao people interact with each other, always ready to lend a helping hand or share a meal. Family gatherings are frequent and often involve elaborate meals, traditional music, and dance, creating a lively and joyous atmosphere. By following these simple customs, you show that you respect their way of life. Understanding and participating in these traditions not only enriches your experience, but also fosters mutual respect and appreciation. Whether it's taking off your shoes, greeting elders, or performing the nop, each action is a step towards building a deeper connection with the people and culture of Laos. These small gestures go a long way in making you feel like a part of the community, even if just for a short while. Body language is important everywhere, and in Laos, it has its own special meaning. Understanding these nuances can help you connect better with the locals and show respect for their culture. In Laos, the way you carry yourself and interact with others speaks volumes about your intentions and character. They believe your head is connected to the heavens. This belief is deeply rooted in their spiritual and cultural practices. The head is considered the most sacred part of the body, and it is treated with the utmost respect. Monks, for instance, often have shaved heads, symbolizing purity and a direct connection to the divine, and your feet are connected to the earth. Feet, on the other hand, are seen as the lowest and least clean part of the body. This dichotomy between the head and feet is a fundamental aspect of Lao culture. When you understand this, you can appreciate why certain actions are considered respectful or disrespectful. So, touching someone's head is a big no-no, even if you're just being friendly. This is especially important to remember when interacting with children, as a pat on the head, which might be seen as affectionate in other cultures, is inappropriate here. Always be mindful of this cultural sensitivity, and pointing your feet at someone, or even worse, at a Buddha statue, is considered rude. This is because feet are seen as impure, and pointing them at someone is akin to showing disrespect. When visiting temples or homes, always sit with your feet tucked away or pointed downwards to avoid causing offense. Use your right hand, or even better, both hands when you're talking to someone. This shows respect. In Lao culture, using both hands to give or receive something is a sign of sincerity and politeness. It indicates that you are fully engaged and respectful of the person you are interacting with. Small gestures like these can go a long way in building positive relationships and showing that you value their customs. Even though Lao people are super friendly, there are some things you should avoid doing. For example, being too affectionate in public isn't a good idea. Also, try not to raise your voice, even if you're joking. It can seem rude. When you give someone a gift, use both hands. It's a way of showing respect. Just like anywhere else, Laos has things you shouldn't do. We talked about the head and feet, but here are a few more. Don't point with your index finger. Use your whole hand instead. And don't pass things, especially food, over someone's head. It's considered bad luck. These rules show how much respect Lao people have for their traditions. The color white is very important in Laos. It represents purity. People often wear white during special ceremonies and festivals. You'll see this a lot during Buddhist holidays. Before you enter a temple, wash your hands and feet. This is a way to cleanse yourself before entering a holy place. People in Laos have interesting ways of trying to get good luck. One way is to offer food to Buddhist monks. Every morning you'll see monks walking through the streets and people give them sticky rice and other food. Going to traditional festivals is another way to get good luck. These festivals are full of music, dancing, and fun. In Laos, community is everything. They have a word, soma, which means more than just being polite. It's about living in harmony and respecting everyone. They also believe in respecting nature. The forests, rivers, and mountains are seen as sacred places. Buddhism is a huge part of Laotian culture. You'll see Buddhist temples and monks everywhere. When you visit a temple, remember to take off your shoes and hat. Dress respectfully and be quiet. Temples are places of worship. One of the coolest traditions in Laos is the Bachi ceremony. It's done for important events like weddings and birthdays. They believe everyone has 32 spirits called Quan. During the ceremony, people tie strings around your wrists to bring your Quan back to you for good luck. Well, that's all for our trip to Laos. We hope you learned something new and interesting. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Subscribe to our channel for more travel videos. See you next time.